Hey guys, this is Rick coming at you with Weed to No Basis, the podcast for all things cannabis business related. Are you an entrepreneur? Have something you wanted to create, something you wanted to bring to life in the cannabis industry? Maybe you've always wanted to partake in one of the biggest industries in modern day history. This is the podcast to listen to. All right, so we're here, we're recording the next episode of Weed to No Basis. And remember, if you're watching this, it's because you too have a weed to no basis. Welcome to my house. You're in my living room right now, guys, in downtown San Antonio. And one of the things we strive to do with this show, with this channel, is to bring you what's real and raw and transparency and create trust in the industry. Because as you guys know already, and if you don't know, you likely do, the green industry, the cannabis industry as a whole. When I say cannabis, I'm referring to the marijuana side, the hemp and CBD. It's rapidly emerging from the dark side, from the black market into white market prominence. It is. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, the industry is moving at a very rapid clip. And as such, Weed to No Basis, this show, what you're listening to or watching now, remember we're on YouTube, we're across several platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, our purpose is simple, one sole purpose. In fact, our mission is to help 1,000 cannabis entrepreneurs achieve success by 2025. And it's a turbulent time right now. But here's the thing, is even though we've been in this industry for several years now, as startup entrepreneurs, as CEOs, as we've played several roles. Is the question is emerging more and more, like directly to me, is what do you do? That's a fair question. So, because generally speaking, guys, when somebody talks about CBD, or I'm in the cannabis industry, or let me just go to CBD and hemp specifically. When somebody talks about being in the CBD industry, they automatically, and again, I'm speaking in generalizations, they automatically think you sell some sort of CBD product. And remember, the industry is so massive, it's beyond the plant now. But the question that I'm going to answer today is, Rick, is they say, Rick, what exactly do you do in the industry? And I'm going to share that with you, be very clear. So if you're very curious, guys, I don't necessarily sell CBD tinctures. That's not my business model. I don't have an e-commerce store. There's a fantastic business around that. So here's what we do. We run a company called Green Seed Cannabis Co. So if you were to go to greenseedcannabisco.com, you're going to see a picture of me, honestly. And what that site is that takes you to the place or the sandbox where I spend the majority of my time. Guys, what I do is I help cannabis entrepreneurs become successful. We run one of the nation's first 10 cannabis accelerator programs. So what does that mean? That means this. If you're somebody out there and you have an idea for a startup in the cannabis industry, whether it's marijuana, CBD, or hemp, whether it's plant touching or not, and you're not quite sure where to go or how to take that idea and bring it to life. Or let's say you're already somebody in the industry. Maybe you have a cannabis marketing company, or you're an author and you're writing blogs for cannabis companies, or you have a new CBD line you want to get out there, a topical product, or you're a grower of marijuana. Let's say you're already in the industry and maybe you're looking to accelerate your growth, or you hit a plateau, or you're stuck. That's where we come in. So Green Seed Cannabis Co, guys, and this was verified by a reporter. So when we first launched this, of course, we got some attention. We were written about in several magazines and TV. It was a big deal, honestly, because the industry is emerging so quickly. Everything right now is sexy. It is. It's sexy. But a reporter did some research and she said, Rick, you guys are the first cannabis business accelerator program in the state of Texas. And I said, I didn't know that, but I'll take it. The second fact that was sent to us was we were, at the time of our launch, only the ninth one in the entire US cannabis business accelerator programs. And it was kind of astounding because in any other industry, any other type of entrepreneur, there's likely 10 of those programs in your city. There's arguably hundreds of business incubators and accelerator programs, digital or otherwise, all over the US. But in cannabis, when we launched, it's been about a year now, there were only 9. So what do we do? Green Seed Cannabis Co., guys, it's really just, it's a platform, it's a clearinghouse, it's a website where if you're kind of curious, you have an idea you want to take to market, or you're maybe in neutral, you're stuck and you want to get to that next level, we have free resources on the site. The first one, it's like totally free, guys, is our Facebook group. It's Green Seed Nation. And that has grown totally organic. There's about 400 plus members now. And all we do is we talk about what's working in cannabis business, where the opportunities are, how we help each other grow. It's no spam, no marketing. We also released an ebook on really the process that we use to build and scale our CBD operations. The other big project, guys, where we make money, to be clear, we're a for-profit business, is we run our fee-for-service accelerator program. Now, we did a whole series on that. If you go to greenseedacademy.com, we recorded a 1-hour training video that you can have. It's totally free, guys. But the bottom line is that entrepreneurship in any way, shape, or form, it's easy to start. It's never easy to sustain. And what we do is through our Green Seed Cannabis Accelerator program, is we help you grow and scale in an ethical and responsible way your business, your company, so that you can really live the life that you want. Whether it's just creating an additional revenue stream, or maybe you're looking for funding, maybe you're looking for angels or venture capital, or for some sort of infusion of cash, we help you get there. We're very good at it. We have, as we record this, just under 24 companies in the program, in our portfolio. And a handful of them, guys, are already they're going through a due diligence process. They've already built something. They've taken their idea. They've launched it. They're scaling. And now they're looking for the next level. And that's what we do. Green Seed Accelerator Program, Green Seed Cannabis Co. That's what we do. So yeah, people will still walk up to me and they'll see the t-shirt, or they'll see that we're in the CBD business, and they'll ask me, can I go order some product from you? And I would love to say that I have a full-blown e-commerce site, guys, but we teach you how to sell more of your products. Does that make sense? So that's thing number 1. Green Seed Cannabis Co. Launched that accelerator program. Several of the companies are trending towards $250,000, $250,000 top-line revenue in their first year since launch. That's fact. And some of them, guys, they're very well. The owners, operators they're in a very nice business. So whatever your desires are, guys, that's what we're at. Now, the other side of the house, because yes, we do have our hands in a lot of projects, is a company called Ocean Blue Brands. So Ocean Blue Brands, and I'm going to keep this as really simple as I can. It's a cannabis holding company. So what does that mean? Well, that means if you were to go to oceanbluebrands.com, you're going to see a company. Here's a way to think about it. Think about Amazon. So everybody knows what Amazon is, right? And you likely know that Amazon doesn't have any Amazon products, right? So if you go to Amazon, you can pretty much purchase anything. You can buy from companies if you want to get iPhone covers. Maybe you want to get whatever it is, but Amazon sells a lot of other people's products. Some of those companies they own an equity percentage of. Some of them, like Whole Foods, they own. Make sense? So Ocean Blue Brands is a cannabis holding company. And what we do is we are actively building several different brands. We call it a house of brands. Over the next few years, our expectation is that Ocean Blue Brands will have dozens, if not up to 100, different cannabis operations under our umbrella. So as an example, this show that you're watching, Weed to No Basis, that is one of the brands of Ocean Blue Brands. Does that make sense? So Ocean Blue Brands there's a partnership. And again, I'm just being very open with you guys. My wife and I are equity owners in that company. Those partners consist of people who have been in the industry for a while, some venture capital, just some people who are shakers and movers, including us, honestly. And our goal is to build a highly valued company and have in the next few years, and again, this is a legal disclaimer statement, some sort of equity event. Either we are cash flowing that business so well because we have so many brands in our portfolio, or we do one of two things. We have an equity event, private equity, where we're sold, we're purchased, we're merged. Or the third thing, guys, is Ocean Blue Brands will go public. So today was simply about that. Just to kind of give you an exact from my mouth, this is what we do. First thing, Green Seed Cannabis Co. We're one of the nation's fastest growing leading cannabis business accelerator programs. The companies in our group are fast growth. They are growth-minded entrepreneurs. Second thing is Ocean Blue Brands. Holding company, house of brands, we're launching several different operations. And one of the episodes you might want to tune into is the one where my wife and I we did an interview, well, not an interview, it was more of a chat, because one of our brands is called Emma Jane Botanicals. And we just launched that across the Southeast United States. And Lisa is the VP of operations. She's running basically that show. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, maybe you want to learn more about the programs, guys, this is not a promotional or marketing video. I just simply wanted to share that. By all means, if you're a brand or your business, you're looking for leverage, you're looking for help, for scale, go to oceanbluebrands.com. Happy to have a conversation with you. If you're more of the startup entrepreneur in the cannabis industry, you've planted your seed, you're looking to grow and scale, you want to build something ethical, responsible, and you need the roadmap, then Green Seed Cannabis Co. is the place for you. So that's where I hang my hat every day. That's what we do day to day. And the beautiful part about it, guys, is that we can do it from anywhere. So we have built our business on the vision that we want to be able to run our companies independent of a location. So vision. Guys, Green Seed Cannabis Co., Ocean Blue Brands. Hope that helps. I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. Very short, sweet episode today, just to kind of dispel and just lay the facts, the groundwork. Here's what we do. Here's how we do it. Here's why we do it. Remember, if you're listening to this, if you're listening to this show, if you're on YouTube, if you're watching us or listening to Weed to Know basis, it's because you too are on a Weed to Know basis. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have an awesome day and leave some comments below. Peace.